I have a box of books that I really want to open. So just a second. Also, I know it sounds like that bird lives in my house. It doesn't actually. It's just really loud outside my door. Okay, you'll notice a theme about some of these books. Some of them are a little different. Well, I'm going to separate them out for you as I grab them. Resistance, Rebellion, Life. 50 poems now. Some Possible Solutions. Helen Phillips. Stories. Tell Me Who We Were. Kate McCade. Stories. The Sun on My Head. Giovanni Martins. Stories. This is a translated work as well. All She Wants. Jonathan Harvey. This one is not a story or a poem. It was just on sale. Poetry Will Save Your Life, a memoir by Jill Bialowski. The General Zapped an Angel, stories by Howard Fast. Stories for Nighttime and Some for the Day by Ben Laurie. Final Cut by S.J. Watson, not a story or a poem. The Scorpion's Tail by Preston and Child. No, it's not by Preston and Child, right? Okay, no. It's written by Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child. Not a poem or a short story. The Sea Beast Takes a Lover. Stories. The Tender Land, William Kent Kruger. Not a story. Hits and Misses by Simon Rich. Stories. The Wanderer by Sharon Creech. Not a story, but a Newbery Honor Book. Mariah Chase and the Fountain of Youth, a novel by J. Stringer. Ian Rankin, West Wind. Ian Rankin on the back looks like Jimmy Fallon. Okay. Brownsville Stories, an Oscar by Oscar Caceres. It's a Mexican border town, so I'm gonna assume his name is Caceres. Also, there's a monkey on the back. Oh, stories. I said that already. The Haunted by Danielle Vega. And finally, The Refrigerator Monologues by Catherine M. Valente. Illustrated by Annie Wu. I just read my first book by Catherine M. Valente. She's the one who wrote The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making. So, what you have been able to tell is that I have some poetry books and I have some short story books. And that is what this whole stack is. And that is going to be my project for 2022. I am going to read one poem or one short story every day for 2022. I'm thinking the way I'm going to do it is that I'm just going to have like a weekly update that just talks about the poems and stories that I read, so that there's not, because I think it'll be too confusing when I try to mix it in to whatever else I'm reading. So that is the plan. As far as these other books right here, these were just on sale at Book Outlet, and so most of them I got for $1.99. So I'm going to enter them into Storygraph and put them on my shelf, and whenever they come up, I will read them. That also means that any suggestions that you have for short story compilations or for poetry collections, I would love to know about them. I'm excited about these. This has a whole list of all these poets on the back. So I really want some that have a lot of different poets, because I'm trying to introduce myself to a lot of different poets. Like, I don't want to get just like a giant Emily Dickinson book and read 100 poems by Emily Dickinson. I mean, not that I mind reading her poetry, but I would rather have hers and a whole bunch of other people's. So I am open to your suggestions.